This episode of Uncle Marv's IT Business Podcast was recorded live at PAX 8 Beyond in Denver, a gathering place for the brightest minds and boldest innovators in cloud and IT services. A huge thank you to our incredible partners whose support made this event possible. LionGuard, bringing automation and visibility to MSPs. BVoIP, powering next-generation cloud communications. And TrueGrid, making secure remote access simple for businesses everywhere. And now, let's jump into the action. On with the show.
Hello friends, Uncle Marv here with another episode of the IT Business Podcast, coming at you live from PAX 8 Beyond in Denver, Colorado, outside the Aurora Exhibit Hall, both 1 and 2, because that's how many vendors are here at PAX 8 Beyond. It is enormous. And speaking of enormous, I'm joined by somebody that is a staple and a giant in our industry, the Eric Torres. Eric, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing good. So this is something, it's the second time in 6 months that you've been on the show here.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
I've been chasing you for years, and finally had to get you over to PAX 8 to let you talk to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been about 7 months now here at PAX 8, and it's going extremely well. I couldn't be happier. Yeah, just such a good group of people.
So I know that when we chatted before, I talked to you about the jump that you had made. You were with Rob at Datto, Kaseya, and then you went over to ScalePad. We're going to skip over that. Now you're here at PAX 8.
Yep.
Now 7 months in, does it feel any different, any better? How are things going?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, anytime you make a career move like that, it takes a good 6 months to really get your footing, and we're doing that, and growing our team, building this out, and doing more, and trying to conquer the world out here.
Yeah. So your full title, let me get your screen back up here, Vice President of Channel and Community Engagement.
Yep.
We know that Rob had a little title change. Is he letting loose some of the reins now? Are you taking on more of the work?
It's a bit of both. Rob is taking on more work. There's definitely more responsibilities coming under him with our partner experience team. Right. With that, I am taking the reins on running the channel engagement team, the events team that we have, and growing it, and onwards and upwards through the rest of this year, and then continuing that momentum into 2026. But no title change from me. It's just taking on
just more work, no more money, right?
but that's the reason he brought me in was exactly to do this. Yeah. This was always the plan. Come aboard, grow the team even more, and build it, utilizing the playbook that he's written.
Yeah. So the community's here. I mean, there's a lot of buzz with a lot of stuff, obviously with the marketplace. And I know that I just spoke with Libby Mack, and we talked about the feedback that they've been getting throughout the last year with the marketplace from both vendors and MSPs. How has the feedback been for you with what you're doing with all the stuff? I mean, all the stuff that's going on here at PAX 8.
Sure, it's we're still in education mode of our partners. I'm out there on the road just about every week, and we've got a wonderful partner base. The community we've built is powerful, but they don't know everything that we've been up to, and even some of the things from beyond 24. I'm still out there and informing them, educating them on the resources that MSPs have available to them by being a PAX 8 partner. And a lot of them, you see the light bulbs go off. They're saying, wow, I didn't know that I could do that with you guys. And now we're into 2025 and all the announcements that we've got coming out from beyond 25. It's always that cycle of education. Yeah. And that's why my team is out here and why I'm out here so much and meeting with our friends.
Yeah. Now, I heard that there's going to be a ton of peer group meetings after Beyond here. Were you a part of that?
I am not. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Right.
I am a staunch advocate of peer groups in general.
Okay.
Those MSPs over my entire career, those MSPs that are part of a peer group grow faster. They obtain the wisdom of everybody that's around them, and I'm an advocate for them. Whether it's our own peer groups here at PAX 8 or many of the others that are out there, I do manage the PAX 8 ConnectWise Evolve relationship.
Okay.
So I'm very heavily involved in those. I haven't missed an Evolve meeting in coming up on 8 years. So I'm just at any time that you're meeting with your peers and getting those bonds together and those relationships, it helps everybody grow.
So left turn here, because you mentioned, the PAX 8 ConnectWise Evolve. When I was at IT Nation last week, and I cannot remember who I interviewed, where we did talk about the fact that, vendors are starting to play nice with each other, and a lot of these crossovers, let's see, was it PAX 8 ConnectWise and Microsoft had a collaboration there? You just mentioned this.
Yeah.
There seems to be a shift because, we've gone for years with, everybody battling each other, and, trying to just let me grab as much market share as I can, keep it away from everybody else.
Yep.
Something started to change. Now, you've been around, you've seen some of this stuff, and I'm asking you really more from a personal perspective.
Sure.
What do you think is happening?
It's definitely that vendor agnostic attitude that we have here at PAX 8. I mean, we want to be involved with every vendor that's out there. Each one of us does something very unique and very good for the community, and the fact that there is more collaboration, more partnerships that are building, and then we grow on that. It was IT Nation Connect last November when even on the main stage it was announced we've got a formalized partnership with ConnectWise, and it only grows from there. And it's not just that type of thing, but I see it amongst, as you said, all the other vendors that are out there. It's we're all in this together, and we can all learn things and offer different things by working with vendors that are out here, and it's the beauty of this community and what we do. But you're absolutely right. I mean, even in my own career back in the day, I wanted to dominate. I wanted that market share. I didn't want to share anything with anybody. And now it's way different. I mean, just before I came here to chat with you, I was downstairs talking with Mike DePalma of OpenText and just sharing some of the things that we're all working on. And they are a partner of PAX 8, but it's just about sharing everything, and it makes us all better.
Yeah. You mentioned DePalma. I got to chat with him last week. The fact that, and I don't know how much this plays a part in stuff, but I feel like, the people that have been moving around from company to company, vendor to vendor, you guys have all known each other for years.
Yeah.
And to a degree, most of you are friends. And I think that also plays a part of it, that even though you are, looking across the way, you might be competitors, but yet, it's almost like in football, 32 teams, they want to, beat each other up throughout the year and try to be the Super Bowl champ at the end. But there's a fellowship and a brotherhood that exists that the rest of the world can't see.
Yeah,
is there
absolutely.
something like that in the channel?
Without a doubt, 100%. And I love the analogy of the football. Or football analogy, because I use that as well.
Okay.
I think of it as that Bill Belichick coaching tree, and it started way back in the day with Dan Wensley, and maybe I even chatted about that with you back when we had chatted last.
Yeah, it came up.
But so you've got these folks that taught everything they know to the generation below them, and we did become very close friends. A lot of us that have worked together, we're the best of friends. We still talk almost every single day. We've all gone on to different roles at different companies, and first and foremost, that friendship, that professional respect that we've got for each other never goes away, and that's what leads to a lot of the collaboration, and that's what leads to the joint events that we do, the speaking engagements we do, the fact that I even mentioned DePalma right here in this podcast, it goes a long way, and I know that I have these friends for life, and they're going to have my back and I have theirs, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Very nice, very nice. Did you move to Colorado?
I did not. I did move. I was, last time we talked, I was living in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I live in Florida now, Melbourne, Florida.
Hey,
so
wait,
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay, I was just going to give you props on Florida, but Melbourne?
Yeah. Melbourne.
Out.
Yeah.
That's where my mom lives.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I grew up in Satellite Beach.
Okay. All right. I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been visiting there for years, along with my girlfriend. She has family down there, and I finally just said let's move down here.
Okay, because I was going to ask, how in the world would you pick Melbourne of all places? But now there's a connection. Okay.
There's a personal connection, and
she didn't go to Mile High, did she?
No. Well, she was from Wisconsin.
Okay.
But her brother lives down there, and we just love the area, and
cool place.
Haven't looked back.
Cool place. Yeah. All right. So I won't ask you too many personal questions about that, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you're in Melbourne. So that means you got to commute a lot.
I do. I'm used to it though. I've been a road warrior now, coming up on 10 years, and prior to that, living in Milwaukee, I mean, I had layovers. I was in airports and airplanes a ton. So I'm completely used to that, and look forward to it. I enjoy the travel.
Yeah, but you still got to drive to get direct flights. You're not going to find them in Melbourne. You got to go to Orlando.
I fly Delta, so the Melbourne airport is 5 minutes from my house. And,
that's right.
And then they have they have 3 flights a day to Atlanta, and then I can get anywhere.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Still not always direct, but
no. It's I'm used to that. I'm used to the travel days, and I get work done when I'm traveling. Like I can work on the plane and in car rides, so the commutes don't bother me.
Okay. All right, so back to here, a lot of announcements that came out. Of course, a ton around Marketplace, AI stuff. Any announcements out of your side?
Just furthering along some of the points from the keynote. I'm really looking forward to what's next in this industry. Our CEO Scott Chasen had alluded to it and talked about it. The next level of MSP. So if MSP 1.0 was break fix and reactive, MSP 2.0 is proactive and taking care of the people, the devices, the network. Now it's MSP 3.0 and moving and really making the intelligence the main driver, using AI to really further these every SMB that's out there. So for me personally, it's just continuing to go out there and share what we've been working on. I am super thrilled about the training ability and the academy and what's about to come out that we have to help MSPs navigate this space. There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to AI. There's those that get it, that have been doing it for a while, and those that are in the beginning steps of it that are kind of finding their way. And we aim to be a pillar in helping them do exactly that.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to it. I'm sorry, I am so stuck on Melbourne. I'm sitting here thinking of the restaurants that at some point we're going to have to see if we're in town at the same time.
Let me know. I'd be happy to. I mean, I'm still finding my way. It's only been 6 months since I've been there, and I'm still finding my way around. But it's a beautiful city, and I enjoy it.
All right, I'll be there in 2 weeks. I got a high school reunion there, so I'll be at the Melbourne Beach Hilton.
Oh, all right. So, well, hit me up. I'll be around in a couple weeks.
Okay, all right, we'll do that. No one else is invited. So there you have it, folks. Eric Torres here, Vice President of Channel and Engagement. Did I get everything in there?
Community engagement.
Engagement here at PAX 8. And 7 months in, and we'll have to check in at around the 1 year point, because I think that'll be the pure stride for you.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Thanks a lot. That's it, folks. We'll be back more from PAX 8 Beyond here in Denver. Holla.